Okay, I'm going to do 2 videos tonight. So, if I missed a couple weeks, been sick, my apologies. So tonight, I am going to share my story of my divorce and how I survived, and I hope this helps other women who have been heartbroken to find their way to survive as such as I did. So I was only married for 9 months. I was with him for a year and 9 months. I met him, fell in love with him. He was there for me when I went high risk with my cancer. We married a year later after dating. It was an amazing marriage, an amazing wedding, amazing honeymoon. It was everything a girl could hope for in her wedding and her marriage. But my health took a toll on our relationship. My health caused many fights between us, physical and mental health. So we fought like cats and dogs. It always weighed on me. I could never give him children. We did have Owen, and he raised him as his own from the day we first started dating. And I couldn't have asked for a better, I guess, man, but I am not sure what caused the change in him. I am not sure what made him decide that his life with me was not what he wanted anymore. I will never know, never completely, totally understand, because everything he told everyone was I was controlling, mean, and bossy. Never let him hang out with his friends. But I have friends who would back me on the fact he was never home. He never wanted to be around me. And so it started breaking my heart, and I started saying things that probably weren't the nicest. But every relationship has issues, every relationship has problems, and I'm not out there to share his faults or my faults. I am just trying to share my story in hopes a girl can survive a broken heart. I can't really honestly tell you if there is life after love. I can't honestly tell you that it will get 100% better. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss him. I know he was unhealthy for me and I was unhealthy for him. He has moved on. I have moved on. But the cause of the divorce, I want to say we really didn't get along, but this is my story. And it's a heartbreaking one, and it's not the pleasant for me to tell. I got in a fight with him over the dumbest thing possible. Turns out I was 3 weeks pregnant with his child. So of course I pick a stupid fight because I'm a hormonal woman when pregnant. And so I picked the dumbest fight a woman could ever pick with anything that's even possible. And so I left. I stormed off like an angry woman does. And I left for the night and refused to talk to him because I was so angry about the things we said to each other. I finally returned home later that evening and begged him to please come home through text, and ignoring each text. He never answered any. Finally fell asleep. I left to go get gas in my car, and I came back, and he had come home in the process of me gone with another woman. And they were starting to do things that no wife, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, no husband should ever have to walk in on. And then I yelled at him. Cops were called. I got beat up. I punched him in self-defense. And I have not spoke to him really since that day. We had a few words where I fought to keep him. I fought to make my husband want to do counseling. He didn't want to. He wanted a different life, not with me and not with Owen or our unborn child. Due to the stress of the divorce and the separation and loss of home and comfort, I lost my child shortly after. I had a hysterectomy, can no longer have any more children. And this all happened in a matter of 3 weeks. It just all fell on me. Lost my home, lost my husband, lost my family, lost my unborn child. And at this time, I was 10 weeks along, and I tried telling him, and he thought I was lying to him to get him back. But that was not the case. And so with this story, I would have been married for 4 years, October 30th. And though I miss being his wife, a wife, I am better off now. And I survived a broken heart. I survived numerous nights of no sleep, numerous days of no eating. And the nightmare is over. So all those ladies and men out there who have had their heart devastatedly torn from their chest, I survived walking on my husband having an affair and losing our child. And I'm still here 5 years later. It's kind of crazy to think, 4 or 5 years later. I walked in on the most horrifying thing. It doesn't even feel like it was that, well, no, not 5. It was probably 4 years ago. Because it happened in, I think 2009, so not even 5. Feels like it though, feels like an eternity. But I walked in on something that I thought would destroy my world, and I did not want to live, and I am here. I am here today. I have a beautiful son. I am striving to make a life work with another man that I love. And as much as I would really like more support from his family and loved ones, one day they will see how much I love him. And one day they will accept me as me. And there's my story. It's a sad one, but if I can survive what I did, anyone can survive a breakup. Thank you for hearing my story.